train yards, thinking about graveyards. I wonder, Lord, what would they ever write on mine? Another soul laid to rest on cold Montana morning, just trying to make it north of 49.
Got a beaver here last time we checked. It's been 2 days. So we're back out again. We're going to check that live cage, or not live cage, that swim through Comstock cage that we set out last time we were here, and a few other traps. I bought the big long pole to try and find that trap we lost a couple checks ago, and run through everything else. I don't know how much I'm going to record because I'm going to be going pretty quick here today, but figure I'll at least get 2 or 3 of them on video and see what we end up with. So I see something's washed my caster mount off, so there's going to be another beaver here yet. But where do we go? I have too long of a wire on this thing, so I end up wrapping it 20 more times than I need to. Let's see what we got. Oh, had that locked in there nicely. Oh, looks like we got a little. There we go. Just a little 3-year-old. So there we go. Awesome start to the day. We're gonna go ahead and reset the cast mount right here, and just in case there's more, because I'll bring you over here. The reason why we're trapping these is because of this. So they've got the culvert plugged up pretty good. We're gonna come in with the mini hoe afterwards. We'll clean all this out, but got that plugged up pretty good there. And wonder if that's washing around the culvert. I'm hoping not. But yeah, it looks like it's falling out of the culvert in there. So yeah, we'll get that all cleaned up and reset, and off we go again. Well, 2 for 2. This set here has been working a lot better than I had expected. So I don't know how many we've gotten out of here. I'm going to say 4, I believe. But not bad. We'll take it. Well, location number 3. And we've got beaver number 3 right there. So that's awesome to see. Came off that cast round we got set up on the other side of the dam. Over there, we've caught a couple beavers on already. But I'm going to be really disappointed, because we threw that Comstock beaver swim through beaver cage just up here, and I was really hoping to catch a beaver in it. So I'm really hoping that we got one in here too, and we didn't just take it out with the body grip. So let's see what's going on. Looks like the doors are still open on it. So that's really disappointing. I guess we'll go ahead and reset that. Or not reset it. I'm just going to move the debris out from in front of the door right there. Well, that's a son of a gun. But we'll leave it in here. And I see this mud's still looking pretty fresh over on this caster mound and that caster mound right there. So there might be another beaver in here yet. I wouldn't be surprised. And hopefully we can get him. I really want to catch something in this. That was my goal for the day. I almost couldn't sleep here 2 nights ago when we first put it in because I was pretty excited. It's always fun trying to get new tools. So yeah, we'll keep going, and hopefully our luck continues. We're doing pretty good so far. Just wanted to quickly show for anybody maybe getting into trapping or learning about trapping. Quick and easy set here. So I've got this caster mount reset. 330s in the middle, a little bit of blocking on either side, just some grass I pulled up from here so it smells like the same location. Freshly mudded up the slide, and my caster's right here. So I put a leaf over top just to rainproof it a little bit because it's supposed to be wet and that sort of thing. But what I wanted to point out was this creek here. They're working on a dam down below. They're coming from up top behind us, and they're crossing through this area. So they've been dragging sticks back and forth here, but you can see kind of where this hair is about to go, piece of deer hair. It's floating down through. They've got this little channel cleaned out where they've been swimming through. And if I was gonna put a trap here, say I wasn't using caster or that sort of thing, if you want to catch otter and beaver, even muskrat, put your 330 right in there, not right at the front of it, not way at the back here, but right in the middle, especially if you can see this stick here is going across. They're going to try and dive under and go into that. So you could either pull that stick up and make sure there's no twigs in front of it or in front of your trap and lay it on top, or you could pull it right out of there because they're going through anyway. But that's an awesome spot for a 330, or probably as Comstock live cage. You could probably find a deeper spot out back there where they're going. But that's their main channel where they're swimming. So when you're out looking for areas to trap, just try and train your eyes to see those paths and channels where they're swimming. And you're going to get used to doing that, and then your catch rate's definitely going to go up. So just a little tip. Well, walking up to Old Faithful here. So the water's still flowing, but that willow with the fresh leaves on it, I can't remember if we stuck that in there or if beavers have drug that in. Because usually they would have plugged this up if there was beavers here, but it's got the caster mound. And there's no trap. Oh. Man, we got a pile of beavers out of here this year. Usually there's only, you take 4 or 5 beavers out at the most, traveling through kind of thing, but I don't know how that guy tied this up here last time. Oh, the wires broke short. That's why. There's one wire. I might have to pull that stick up a little to find the other wire. Or is there only one wire? Oh, there is only one wire. Okay. I usually double strand it. That was my issue. And that feels like an empty trap. Oh no. So that's the first miss we had here. There's no toes or anything in the trap, so that's a good sign. Must just got him by the belly, but well, they're not bothering this anymore. I mean, the water's still really high, but maybe we'll try setting it up one more time. And if we don't catch anything this next go, we'll pull this trap out of here, because it looks like it's slowing down, but that's not a bad thing. So first spot we can catch beaver here today. Got half a dozen more spots to check, and then 2 new spots to set up really quick, and then we're running out west to go pick up a new boat, which is pretty exciting. So just another never-ending supply of beavers, it seems, at this location. And so we haven't been here, it's been about a week. All this is new. That big thing right there is new. There's another caster mound. Those things are all pasted with new. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's one more down there, 8. And then on this side, 9, 10 caster mounds all the way around the corner over there. All around there, you can see more caster mounds. So really aggressive beaver activity here. And again, upstream and downstream both ways. Actually, where we just checked that last foothold that didn't have anything in it. So that's about probably about 2 miles as the creek flows, and there's half a dozen ponds with beavers that are unchecked between them. And then up on the other side over that way is the headwaters for this creek or river. And again, I'm the only one who traps up that way, and I haven't been hired to go in there in 2 years now. So basically unlimited amounts of beavers. But see what we got here. Oh, there he is right there. I can actually see him. So another decent sized one. Oh, I see the eyes have been eaten out of it, so it's been in here a little bit, but there's no hair pulling, so check the back too, I guess, since that was the upside. Yeah, no hair pulling, so still a good beaver. I haven't lost any yet this year, other than that one that coyotes ate, or 2. I think it was 2 the coyotes ripped apart on me. So other than that, I've been good, and those 2 would have happened no matter what, because they were fresh beavers. But no, don't like leaving the traps this long. But again, it's damage control. I want to use everything I catch. So I'm really happy I can keep going with this guy, and got a pile of beavers here to put on the board yet. So keep going. We're at a new location here that we got a call about. So looks like beavers pulled up some mud and thrown it on the discharge end right over here. There's a bunch of sticks and stuff here. He's chewed that tree down just recently. But our biggest issue is over on this side, where he's actually plugging up the culvert. I had a grate in here last year, but we're close to a certain area in the county with a certain group of people, and things tend to go missing along this stretch of roads. So our grate's gone, the beavers got inside. I'm gonna set 330 up here just on the entrance. Hope that doesn't go missing. But holy crap, guys. Okay, so I was cleaning out the end of the culvert over there, and I was going, man, there's a lot of bedding material and stuff in here. I can't believe it. So came down here, and a beaver came out of the culvert. Quickly ran back to the truck. I put a trap on the other side over there, and I snuck down here really quick, hung this trap in place, and as soon as I started pulling on that and letting the water flow faster, he came out of the culvert there. Whew. Wow. Yeah, that was like a 30-second setup, and that's a first. I've caught a few, like when I'm holding the traps, setting them at houses in the winter, but I've never, that's crazy. So, we'll give him a minute to finish off what he's doing. He's a Savage 330, one of the bigger ones, so he's got seconds left in him. But that's crazy. That's the fastest I've ever caught a beaver after seeing it like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this stuff up, and when he's done here, he pretty much is already. I'll pull him up and we'll take a look at him. So water's down on this side of the road, and just to try and catch that beaver what was in the culvert, the water was up about 6 inches higher. I shoved the trap in there like that really quick, and then tied it off, of course. But when I came over to this side, I took the trap and I hung it like we're doing under the ice, where I tie the wire from one eyelet to the other, and just hang it in that culvert, but decent sized one. Big tail on him for the size of him. He's got a bite in the foot. See a big chunk out of his tail here. He's all rubbed out, like not much of a hide left on those. And then I can see there's a bunch of spots where there's hair pulled out all along. And I'm guessing those are bite marks. Oh boy. There's a really big one. Really nasty. Another one there. So not the best quality beaver, but glad we got him because that's good damage control one. So, and we found another spot here. There's this along the side of the road, flooded all up. And right here, there's a 3-foot culvert that goes across. Now, over on this side, the culvert's still open pretty good. And the beavers have actually built a dam. This is the first time that I've ever seen them build dams on this side of the road. So, yeah, culvert's right there. We can't trap on or past that fence there. Actually, it's a little bit closer. It's probably right here where this narrow spot is the property line. This fence looks like it's in a little bit farther than it needs to be. But yeah, so our right-of-way ends right about here. So the farthest I can put a trap is in this spot or on the other side of the trees right there, but I have to kind of stay in this line. And the reason for that is it's lease land on that side, and we don't have permission from the leaseholder to go in there. I know the leaseholder, we don't get along with him very well. For whatever reason, he doesn't like to make things easy. And then the other thing is it's also on a registered trapline, so we can't go across there. And the RFMA holders are all right with us trapping. They're fine with us doing what we need, but if I'm going to put a trap on this side, right there, it's a nice channel where I can block stuff in. It's deep enough for a 330. And then same thing, there's a crossover right there where I can put a 330. So, or even I can block this off right across here. Probably not going to do that. Where I am going to do it for today, I'm just going to put one trap in here quick. But this culvert is kind of smashed down. And there's a perfect spot right here to put a 330 and to anchor it. All I'm going to do, actually I don't even need the drill. This is, I can put the wire through here and tie it off onto the culvert. Usually I bring this drill and I've got a 1/4-inch drill bit on it. I just drill a hole through the culvert, then I can get my my cables or my wire through. Before I set the trap, this is I have a 12-foot pole. And it just has a hook on the end. And I'm going to use that to just get the water trickling through enough that it's making noise. Because my short rake isn't long enough. But I'll make sure it's flowing enough, it's making noise. It's going to draw their attention to this culvert and they're going to have to come and fix it. So I'll get the problem one first. If there's any more, if I come back, I'll set up a couple more conabars if I need to. But generally speaking, I can pull one out of here every time I come up, and that's good enough. If I was going to trap on the fences, I can see they're coming through right under there. And then it looks like right there. So I can take sticks and block that off and put my trap in the middle. And same thing over there. I can block it off and put a trap in there. If I was going real gung-ho, you can actually see there's trail where they've been going, that lighter colored dirt. So you know they've been going up and down this ditch here. You can see there's a stick cut right there actually. So same thing, you can block that off and put a trap right in the middle. And quick and easy, well within the right of way. So yeah, I'll get going on this and I gotta keep running. I'm already way behind on time, so